From being a master of poetry to being well into his pornographic videos, today we look at the top 10 bizarre things you didn't know about Osama Bin Laden. Many people say that Osama Bin Laden was a very good poet. There's no doubt that he had a vast knowledge of literature. He was also very passionate about writing them. His poems used to be very much influenced by the political movements and were touching sometimes, which is maybe just a little bit hard to believe. One of his poems was named The Travail, give me a second, of a child who had left the land of holy shrines. In the year 2001, one of his videos which was released contained a recitement from one of his poems. In at number 9, high-strength marijuana plants were found just yards from Bin Laden's home. If Bin Laden was smoking the weed to cope with his kidney problems, it would also help to explain those bulk food orders and his glazed and distant eyes. On the other hand, if he ever were a persona more harsh than mellow, it was this fellow, and the patches of wild cannabis aren't usually found in this region. I imagine being in hiding for 6 years in your compound will get quite boring, so to fill your mind, you may want to do other things. First, it emerged that Osama Bin Laden spent hours watching videos of himself as he cautiously planned out new terror attacks against the descent west. But now it appears the Al-Qaeda mastermind may have been watching something else whilst he hid in his lair. It has been revealed by the US that they will not be giving out the stash of X-rated films, and I don't think I really want to know either. If you thought that was weird, then Osama Bin Laden's stoned fantasies about marrying Whitney Houston and murdering Bobby Brown are sure to make you feel even weirder? I really don't know. I can't think of a word for this. Anyway, like all beautiful, successful women, Whitney Houston had more than her fair share of male admirers. As extraordinary as it might seem, Bin Laden is said to have lusted after Houston, dreamed of marrying her, and even at one point plotted to murder her husband, Bobby Brown. Living life in the fast lane after 9/11, Osama Bin Laden shaved his recognisable beard to avoid detection, but when a policeman pulled his car over, Bin Laden's driver quickly dissipated the situation with a few words before the policeman could identify Osama. This could have brought the decade-long manhunt to a quick end in early 2001. There's a cowboy in all of us, including Osama. Whilst being outside growing his cabbage patch, he was well known for sporting a cowboy hat during his outdoor endeavours around his compound. This hat served as a few purposes. When it was not keeping the sun out of his eyes, he was either pretending to be a cowboy, not really, or it was intended to block his physical features from spy satellites so they couldn't see his face, and basically so, we didn't know where he was. Bin Laden had a green thumb. With no access or little access to the internet or television, Bin Laden regularly held vegetable growing competitions among his children. If the plants were particularly superior to others, he would award them prizes, which is actually something I like to do on a daily basis. So no surprises there for who won prize for biggest aubergine. Yes, it wasn't me. Oh no. Anyway, after the compound was revealed to be Bin Laden's hideout, neighbours recalled their experiences with the people living there. A 14-year-old boy who lived nearby told the press that the guards used to become angry when he hit the balls over the wall of his compound. The child said if the ball flew over their wall and we went to the gate to ask for it, the guards would be angry. The guards would then pay us or pay the children 100 rupees or $1.20 to buy a new ball rather than allow them to retrieve it. This gesture was appreciated by the boys as a new ball would only cost them around 20 rupees, a great return on an investment that could be made over and over again with new balls. Coming from a very wealthy family, as a youth Bin Laden went to university where he studied business administration and economics. He did well in school but found himself rather uninspired, where he eventually dropped out and successfully managed several small branches of his father's construction business. Even after becoming involved with terrorism, Bin Laden maintained his status as a business professional, overseeing billion-dollar construction projects in countries where terrorist cells were operating. And finally, US authorities discovered €500 and 2 telephone numbers sewn onto his pockets. This would allow him to abandon his compound, hideout and disappear into the Pakistani countryside at a moment's notice. By constantly being prepared to flee, Bin Laden had successfully evaded capture by US forces for 10 years, and we know eventually this finally came to an end. Or did it? Illuminati confirmed! But there we go, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. I hope you have found out something interesting that you didn't know already. If you have, make sure you drop a like rating. If you found this video interesting, what would you like to learn about next? Let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you subscribe if you want to see some more content on this channel. Thank you for watching, and until next time, peace out.